So probably the biggest trend right now in the sneaker world is the rise in popularity of the non-sneaker, whether that be clogs, mules, or everything in between. And you gotta give credit to Kanye West because he was early to this when he released the Foam Runner almost 2 years ago now. And since then, it has continued to be super popular, every colorway selling out and demanding crazy resale prices. And now Yeezy brand has finally retroed one of the best Foam Runner colorways to release. My name is Josh and I will be reviewing the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Sand colorway. So what is good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Shout out to each and every one of you that have been supporting this channel for a while. And very quickly, if you are new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button. I'm dropping at least 3 videos a week. Check me out on all of my socials. They are right over here. TikTok, Instagram, you know the drill. And for some easy listening sneaker content, make sure you check out the Kickback Pod, the best sneaker podcast out there, available on all streaming platforms. The link is in the description. So let's get into it. The Yeezy Foam Runner in the Sand colorway. Now, I've actually had this sneaker for a while. So I copped my pair last year. I ended up paying resale for it. I got it off StockX. This is what I paid. In hindsight, yeah, I probably paid too much. Didn't realize that there would be so many more colorways in the future that look very similar to this, like the ochres. And now fast forward a year later, Yeezy brand has retroed the colorway and I was able to get these for retail from the Adidas store. I hope that a lot of you guys that missed out on that first release were able to cop this retro. The Sand was one of the first colorways of the Yeezy Foam Runner to release. Back then, the hype on this model was just through the roof. It's also one of the few pairs to have been made in the USA. Yeah, it says on the inside that this sneaker is in fact made in USA, unlike a lot of the newer colorways which are actually made in China. And people ask, what's the difference between the made in USA pairs versus the made in China? You'll honestly get a wide range of answers depending on who you ask. Based on my experience, yes, I do think the two pairs fit differently. The China pairs for me fit a little bit more snug, but there's more room in the toe box, whereas in the USA pairs, I feel like my toes are definitely getting squeezed in a lot more. Not that I would go up a full size, more on sizing later in the video. This pair, I have to say, after owning it for about a year and a half now, easily, in my opinion, one of the most comfiest pairs of shoes that I own. And definitely I would say in this clog category that you would put these in. These are a lot more comfy to me than a pair of Crocs. I've been recently wearing the Salehi Bembury Crocs quite a lot, but the Crocs, I can really feel the ground against the sole of my feet, meaning like if I step on some rocks or something like that, I could really feel it. The foams definitely have a lot more cushioning on the sole, so it's just a much more comfortable shoe. I'm moving back to this older pair of mine, so as you can tell, they still look very good, and that's because this shoe is very easy to clean. Dirt comes off of this very easily just with some water, and it is a very durable pair of shoes. As you can tell, there's really no scuff marks on here, not too much damage on the shoe, and I have worn these a ton. I've been wearing these at least once a week for the last year and a half. They've been through a lot, but they still look very good. At first, I used to think that the Foam Runner was just a very difficult shoe to pull off in an outfit, but over time, I've realized that it's actually a very versatile shoe. I find that they look pretty good, especially with more oversized pants, such as cargo pants. That's pretty much my go-to move when I'm wearing these. The pants, I feel, just sit very nicely on the shoes, but at the same time, I feel like they look pretty good even with joggers. Like here, I'm just rocking like a very cozy fit, and the foams just add to that cozy type of vibe. And they're not bad with jeans either, especially this very clean Sand colorway. You can easily pull them off with jeans. I love these. I know that a lot of non-sneaker people tend to always clown on this shoe and give it a lot of hate, but honestly, what do they know? I think these look fire and I wear them a lot. Moving on to sizing. So honestly, sizing with the foams, it's very subjective. It seems to fit everyone differently, and I know that is not very helpful advice, but it is what it is. I can just tell you my experience. So normally in Yeezys, I always wear a size 11.5, whether that be on Yeezy 350s, Yeezy 700s. With the foams, however, I fit perfectly in a size 11, regardless of whether it's a made in USA pair or a made in China pair. As I said earlier, the made in USA ones, like the Sand colorway, you'll definitely feel a bit of tightness in the toe area. In my experience, when I tried to size up and go with a size 12, they were just simply too big on me. There was way too much heel slippage going on. So that's why I don't actually recommend sizing up in these. So my recommendation is that if your normal size is a full size, so if you normally wear like a US 10 or a US 11, stick with the same size in the Foam Runners. If your normal size is a half size, so like 10.5 or 11.5, then you probably want to go down half a size in the foams. Once again, that is my experience only. I've seen people say in the comments that that is not true. They should go up half a size. It fits them better. It's honestly the worst shoe to give sizing advice. I can just pretty much tell you how it fits me. To give you a bit of more reference, so I normally also wear a size 11 in pretty much all Jordans. So Jordan 1s, Jordan 3s, 4s. The same in Air Max sneakers as well. I always wear a size 11. I did make one observation with this Restocked pair of the Sand. So on the left side here, I have my older pair, and on the right side is the new Restocked version. And assuming that both of these pairs were manufactured exactly the same, then you'll notice that on my older pair, the leg opening is definitely a lot wider than the newer pair. So over time, it looks to have probably stretched out quite a bit. As I have worn this over the last year, I can't say I've really noticed it getting stretchier, but now that I'm comparing it with this newer version, it seems like it has stretched out a little bit. Looking at what these are going for on the resale market right now, well, good news for all of you that missed out on the original Sand colorway because the prices have dropped significantly. These were going for over $300 just a few weeks ago, and now they're below $200, which in my opinion makes this a great deal for maybe the cleanest colorway of the foams to release. And considering how popular this colorway is, you can expect the prices to shoot back up, so I would suggest buying them right now rather than waiting. I will leave a StockX link in the description. Overall, the Yeezy Foam Runner in the Sand colorway, one of the most used pairs of shoes in my collection. And quite honestly, it's just one of my favorite pairs. I just like how it looks on feet. It is just so comfortable, easy to clean, very durable. And in the Sand colorway, you just cannot go wrong. It's simply one of my favorite Yeezys, so I gotta say for sure, these are a cop. Of course, I want to hear from you guys. What has been your experience with the foams? Do you enjoy wearing them, or are they too uncomfortable? Are they difficult to wear? Let me know down in the comments, and also let me know if you cop the Sands. Thank you so much once again for supporting the channel. I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.